Why we want to do one water race is, I think, because it's definitely the ultimate challenge. It's been a while now that we have been doing swimrun, and at some point we think that things need to change a bit.
I've achieved quite a lot of my objectives, and this came to me as a brand new one, and it motivates me a lot.
And clearly this challenge looks like something that not everyone can do, and I think if we manage to do it, we will be very proud of it, and just demonstrating to ourselves that we are capable of doing this type of thing. So that's the ambition.
This race is a beautiful, dark beast.
It's the hardest race in the world.
I'm not quitting.
One of the toughest things humanly possible.
What is the ultimate proof of human capacity?
Since Hugo has been competing in whatever sport he has been competing, I've always been very focused on supporting him in any capacity I can. I was always there, checking times, helping him to prepare, providing him mental support. So it has always been something I've been doing. So now coming to one water race, the best place would be basically on the support boat.
He's asking questions to himself about every small details, so I just have to follow.
We had a very strong connection with Hugo, especially in sport. So I think we understand each other, and we know how we work. So we know when we can talk to each other and when we should zip it up. This connection we will try to leverage from when racing.
I'm a morning person. Since we grew up in New Caledonia, life out there is quite totally different as we can see in Europe. I mean, the sun is waking up really early, and everyone is jogging early in the morning. So I've been used to train early in the morning.
Yeah, I would say I've become a morning person thanks to my kid, basically. So waking up pretty early, that's part of the routine now. So I would say I decided to apply the first day it came out, but it took a bit longer to convince my brother, because you go like things when they go fast. So he was like, oh, but that's 60 hours. Are we going to go fast on 60 hours? Maybe not. So it took a bit of time for him to make the way. But then once it was decided, obviously, it's always easier when you send Hugo looking for people to do a race with. Usually people are quite easy to convince. So that's how it worked out after.
It's been a long time. I want to make a switch to trail, and to really long trail. One of these reasons is because my mother made the Grand Raid in 1988. It was a race about 130k in La Réunion Island, and I've been a bit afraid of making this switch because it's such a long thing and it's nothing to compare with swimrun. And being able to handle the first time a long race, but doing it in swimrun, so in a comfortable zone for me, was the right decision for the first step.
Je suis assez fière d'avoir fait ça. Je n'ai pas fini première, mais je l'ai fait. Mais ça a été un grand moment, et après je pense que j'ai donné le goût à les enfants.
I started swimming at the age of 7, I think, and I've done my first international race in New Zealand at the age of 8.
At the beginning, he was trying to do a bit like me, and very soon he actually got better than me because Hugo was a very strong swimmer very early on.
From 8 to 12, I've been there every year and dragging a lot of gold medal, and also on the French championships. I've done my first French record at 12 years old, I think. And then I reached some European and world junior team. And at the end of my swimming career, I ended up with 3 times at the European Championships in swimming short course and long course.
Hugo, I think, is relentless. First time he did the World Championship of swimrun, he basically popped up his kneecap and put it back and finished the race. And of course, next morning he couldn't walk. But so I'm pretty confident that he has the mentality to go through any case. Without being too cocky, he has been the best swimmer around the world for the past 2 years, definitely. And he has, every time he started a race with the intention to win it, he always won it. And that's, I think, something that might be one of his weaknesses, because obviously he likes to win. If at some point things start to go a bit south, he will need to be able to refocus and think long term, because he's not really used to be in a difficult situation when it comes to swimrun. But I'm sure that will be kind of my role, to actually help him to refocus and think about what we're doing and being present in the moment and not really overthinking what's going on around.
I'm using a mental coach. It's quite new. This guy was my training coach back in the days when I was a swimmer.
J'étais son préparateur physique sur la préparation olympique de Londres. Donc en fait, là, on est en train, tout à l'heure, on va faire une analyse de sa posture. On va regarder ce qu'on peut éventuellement améliorer pour le rendre plus fluide, diminuer considérablement sa fatigue. On va aussi travailler sur le contexte du sommeil, sur le contexte de l'œil, le contexte du cerveau aussi, avec des logiciels. On espère une plus grande capacité à récupérer, à prendre l'information.
It's pretty useful regarding trails. When you go at high speeds in a really tricky trails, you need to be good at looking where you put your feet, and you have to manage a lot of information in the same time. So I'm working with him to be better at this. Here we go.
Et ensuite, en deuxième intention, ce sera aussi l'idée de reparler du projet et d'essayer d'avoir un regard un peu extérieur pour essayer d'identifier quels sont les moments qui risquent d'être critiques, verbaliser, visualiser. Comment je vais discuter avec mon frère, comment je vais discuter quand je serai fatigué, si quelqu'un se blesse, comment ça se passe. Voilà, on va essayer de travailler autour de ces concepts-là et en s'appuyant bien évidemment sur les qualités qui sont très nombreuses chez lui.
I'm afraid of everything because it's such a hard race. It's one of the hardest in the world. Racing that long and swimming in the dark during orienteering, all that time with 3 other teammates. It's also one thing you need to manage. I can have a lot of questions about all of that, but in the same nothing, because this is how it is. So we need to deal with that to reach the finish line. So don't need to ask myself too much question. Just go through.
It will be a matter challenge to understand that it's a different type of race we're doing. But of course, we're trying to prepare ourselves for that. You're asking too much question about if you were able to do it or not, then you don't do it. So we just go there and push forward.
I still have the same feelings towards the One Water Race 2025. Like, I just wanna, it's just like, hell yeah, that's that feeling I have with me.